Hello, this is Manash Patel at IMTF Trade. Today is April 23rd, 2019. Yesterday, I love watching the CNBC show called Fast Money. There's one guy, technician I love, is Carter, chief, I think they call him Chief Charter Master or something like that. Anyways, he was basically looking at the oil sectors versus energy, and he specifically started talking about a stock called KMI having good potential upside. So I wanted to follow up with that, and let's look at KMI as far as from the IMTF perspective, and then go from there to see if there's a trading opportunity there. Before we begin, here's our normal disclaimer to state this is for education use only. We're not soliciting buy or selling a particular instrument. If you're doing though, you're doing at your own risk. All information is owned by EII Capital Group. We are broker and charting neutral, where we support TradeStation, eSignal, Ninja, and so forth. For charts today, we will look at TradingView to look at KMA charts. So let's go to the charts now. So here's what our charts look like here, and this is a weekly time frame here. You could see here there was a double bottom here, as Carter talked about on CNBC, and then he talked about a possible double top to this right there, right there. So I'll mark that off based on what he has basically talked about right there. So I'm going to mark that off, and that'll be like the double top area. For us, it's pretty much right here is the multiple time frame resistance. Which is really, this is the major resistance right there. Even though it bleeped higher, still sit there and respected that right there, and that's a multiple time frame resistance right there. So that was the key level here. Notice we had a green shaded area, it broke out and basically went above, and then sat there and held its ground here, had multiple time frame resistances, but just sit there and did a minor pullback here, and now we have a multiple time frame support here. So this right here, believe it or not, it looks like a confirmation where it did sit there and break this top here. And if you look backwards here, that is a minor double top compared to all these things here. So there's small consolidation patterns within this whole big thing here. Okay, and there's a lot of multiple time frame resistances in this thing here coming up. You could see there's one right there, there's one right there, and so forth. Okay, so what we're really looking at here is you could see that this level right there, this multiple time frame cross right there, is holding as far as the high is concerned, and let's mark that off right there. So that you could see that this multiple time frame support resistance is holding right there. So we're kind of ranging between there and there right now, and the key is that we break this level. Once we break that level, then we got all these other crosses here. So there's a big mess that's going on there. So let's go down to a lower time frame and look at this here. And if you look here, this is the range right now, what's going on. And really, until you break this high right there, you're really not going to start a trend. You can see we had a nice little trend there. We did a pullback here, and that pullback, believe it or not, is minor compared to the big move going up. So this is still very, very strong bullish. And you could see these multiple time frame resistances. You could see how price is being held by these multiple time frame resistances. Finally broke down, came down here. You had a chance here to sit there and follow through and go bearish, especially on this bar right here. It did not do that at all. That shows you another sign that this is bullish. Now you have a row of crosses, which are multiple time frame supports. The key is that you have to sit there and start breaking these levels here in order to start looking for a trend. So really, there's no trading opportunity here until you break this level here and you close above this level on a 240 minute. Until that happens, there's no real opportunity here for KMI for us to enter at all, because it's just consolidating, and we really don't want to go back and forth with seeing our accounts being positive, negative, and so forth. So, and all as for KMI is concerned, let's look at seasonality just in case real fast. We'll go to alerttrades.com, which is a free service from us. And we'll go to Kinder Morgan here. You could see in April it has a 75% probability of being bullish. It's there. You could see we're pretty much at the close to end of April, but notice this is a 1-to-1 drawdown here, and really here the SIV is below 10. That tells you it's a bullish consolidation month not much reward there for you, and you could see that by it topping out. May, if you look at May, you really don't see anything in here. The only thing it's doing is doing it's like a 50-50 coin toss here as far as probability is concerned. Really not trending that much at all either. You could see that from the average move here is 3.2%, and then the drawdown is 3%, so it's a 1-to-1 that month. And you could see here it's kind of been alternating. So if that's the case, this month will be bearish too. June, you have a higher probability but still consolidating. So this thing is not moving that much every month, so I'll be very, very careful. So it looks like it's getting top heavy there, but as I mentioned, you got to sit there and wait for this resistance to be broken in order for you to sit there and look for a trade at all, because you really don't want to get caught in this consolidation pattern, which is really not moving that much at all. If you guys have any questions, you feel free to email us at info@eiicapital.com. Have a good day.